additional minutes at the end here. Is it going to be?
Up 30.
Oh, the flick. The flick touch was nasty. Oh, I'm here. Yes.
Well, here it is again.
Oh, I'm on his back, dude. I got like a bow to the face. That was awesome.
Trying to really get at the opposition here. Great opportunity.
It's too OP.
Can you buy that?
Ooh.
Can they do something positive on the
One time, baby.
Sick. That was a sick
far
one.
assist too.
Yeah, that was a far one. That was my 3-star week too.
Oh my gosh.
Then again, I have like 87 vision, so I should be able to make those passes.
Rarely. Look at that.
You just like
That was a good
crashed
finish.
it.
The one-time shot. What's up, guys? This is Lesky. In this video, we're going to be looking at the first FIFA 23 player build on my YouTube channel. This is one of the first builds I made when I first got on pro clubs, and it is a center forward, 6'4", 198 pounds. I used this build in the video that I posted before this one. It's a gameplay video of some of our first games on the first day playing pro clubs, and I was using this build and bagging a ton of goals. It's a beast in the air. Center forwards have very good physical attributes and shooting attributes. They're actually very good this year compared to strikers, I've noticed, other than pace. Their pace is pretty low, but all their other stats are really good. So this build is basically like an XP generator, especially if you have some other teammates on your team that are playing on the wing that can whip in some crosses to you or just feed you the ball in the box so you can score some goals or at least get some shots. It'll be very nice. From what I've noticed, crossing the ball in pro clubs this year, at least on new gen version, which is what I'm on, new gen FIFA, crossing seems to be very good, which is why we're scoring so much goals. So if you have some teammates on the wing, it'll make this build even better. 6'4", I wanted some height just to win some headers and have some strength. And I noticed that the tallest AI this year in pro clubs is 6'2" center backs. Last year they were like 6'3", so being 6'4", you should be able to win the majority of the headers over them. I think the goalies are like 6'4", 6'5" maybe, but the center backs are 6'2", so they're a little bit shorter this year. And then weight 198 pounds. This makes you a little bit stockier, a little stronger, and I think it improves the shooting attributes a bit. You can adjust these the height and weight if you want, but I do think 6'4", 198 is a great combo for this center forward build. Preferred foot, that's up to you. Let's take a look at the perk I'm using. We kind of have a few options to choose from since you unlock all the perks at like level 25 or something like that, but then you only have one perk slot. So I used 3 different perks on this build, tested it out. I tried Poacher, it's very good, boosts all your shooting attributes from inside the box. So penalties, even heading, shot power, all that stuff will be boosted. So it is solid for just finishing your chances in the box. First time shot will be good because mostly the power header trait that it gives you, it'll increase your finishing and heading ability during one-time shots while granting you the finesse, flare, outside foot shot, and the power header traits while also increasing the weak foot. The increase of the weak foot is a little bit of a waste on this build because we have a 5-star weak foot, so that doesn't matter too much, but we're mostly using first time shot for the power header trait. And then the third option would be physical strength to boost the strength even more and the jumping to maybe get your head on the ball more often. That could be a very solid option. I ended up using first time shot the most, I think, because of that power header trait. It'll just help add more power onto your headers, and maybe you'll just score your headers more consistently. So that's why I have first time shot. You can't really go wrong with either of those 3. Let's look at the skill tree. So this is a level 30 starter build, and it really did not take me too long to get to level 30. It took me around 50 games, so it's not much game time. So for those of y'all that are watching this video and are lower level, don't worry, it really won't take you too long to catch up to my level and get to level 30 and to have the same amount of skill points that I have right now. So if you are looking at this build and you don't have enough skill points for some of the stuff that I have, just take off some of the stuff. And as I go through the skill tree, I'll tell you what you could take off if you are lower level. So on the physical page, we don't have anything. The physical stats are already very good as a 6'4", 198 pound center forward. So I feel like we don't need to touch them. the stats are already pretty freaking decent. 78 jumping, 81 stamina, 83 strength, 85 reactions, and 76 aggression. So we're going to keep these stats like they are for now, and then head over to the dribbling page where I have a good amount of stats. I believe I haven't actually used this build with 4-star skills, but I did just put them on because I leveled up and got some extra skill points. But for now, this is what I have the dribbling set up. If you are lower level, not level 30 yet, you're probably going to have to take a lot of this stuff off, like some skill moves, some dribbling and stuff like this. But this is the setup currently. I got 4-star skills. You don't need 4-star skills, so if you want to take them off, you can just rock the 3 and then put those skill points like on agility or somewhere else on the build. But we have 73 agility, 83 balance, which is actually pretty solid, 82 ball control, and 83 dribbling. We can't expect too great of dribbling stats for a big build like this, especially so early on, pretty low leveled. So the dribbling stats really aren't terrible, but you're not going to be dribbling too much with this build at all. You're going to be a target man, getting the ball to your feet, laying it off to a forward, maybe turning and playing like a through ball to your winger out wide, because the passing is actually pretty decent. We don't have any skill points here, but we have 82 vision, 77 crossing, 76 long pass, 76 short pass, and 75 curve for a 6'4" center forward. Those are pretty freaking good stats, and you can pretty much make any pass in the game. I would like to have them even better, maybe even like 80 or higher. So once we have enough skill points, we could possibly upgrade them to all the stats 80 or higher. That would look pretty nice. But right now, the passing stats, there's really no complaints about the passing on a center forward. Let's look at shooting. This is where the build gets really good. On this left side, what you're going to do is go down to the weak foot, and we're going to get some shot power upgrades, +5 shot power, and then we're going to get the weak foot, and then below that, we're going to get more shot power, +4 shot power to bump it up to 90. We'll have a 90 shot power at level 30, pretty crazy. And then on the right side, it's pretty simple. All you're going to do is go down to the weak foot, but make sure you don't get the finishing. You're not going to want this. We're just going to go down and get the heading first, get all 3 of these headings right here, get the weak foot, and then we're going to go straight down to the finisher archetype to get us these crazy shooting stats of 90 finishing, 87 long shots, 86 volleys, and 90 shot power. And then the last thing you're going to do, the second part, this third one, see how all 3 of these have 2 parts? We're going to go down to the third one with the heading logo picture, and this will give you +4 heading accuracy and +4 volleys for only 4 skill points. You get +8 attribute upgrades, and it's very good value, and you might as well go for it. And that'll give this build a 95 heading accuracy with 90 volleys. And we have the one-time shot perk on this build, so the heading actually will be even better, as well as some other stats when you are taking one-time shots. So this build is absolutely lethal in front of the goal, especially because of the 5-star weak foot and that crazy shot power. Let's take a look at pace. This is the biggest downside to the build with 68 acceleration and 78 sprint speed. I didn't go for any skill points on the pace page, and that's mostly because pace is pretty expensive compared to last year. For 13 skill points, you only get +7 sprint speed. I kind of like how they made pace more expensive. That's how it should be. It's one of the best attributes in the game. But early on right now, only level 30, not a lot of skill points. I feel like using my skill points in the other categories is best rather than pace. And we're not going to be relying on pace with a big build like this. The dribbling's not amazing. We're not going to be trying to beat people one-on-one and use our explosiveness because we're not explosive. We're not going to be trying to get in behind and outpace the defenders. We're going to be getting the ball to our feet, playing like a target man, hold up play, using the strength, playing out wide to a winger, back to a midfielder, laying it off, whatever it may be, making another run, trying to get open to get a shot off in the box, get some crosses to you. Anything possible to get a shot off with this build because you have the 5-star weak foot and crazy shooting stats. So I didn't go for any pace upgrades right now. As the year progresses and I level up and get more skill points, we probably will add skill points to the pace, and it'll make this build feel even better, but can't do that right now because this is a starter build. So when creating this build, start on the shooting page and try and get everything that I have here, and then with the rest of your skill points, you're going to start to upgrade the dribbling. If you're not level 30 yet, you won't have as much upgrades that I have on the dribbling page yet, But as you level up and get closer to my level, the drilling page will start looking something like this. But that's going to wrap it up for my first FIFA 23 Pro Clubs build. Stay tuned until the end of this video to watch the gameplay of us using this build and absolutely balling with it. It was very fun. Let me know what you think of this build in the comments. Hit that like button on this video for me, and then hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already subbed. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.
Well, as you can see, he hits
Yeah, I wonder if that would have still went in without the one-time shot. Probably.
So athletic. That's a and over comes the
Don't! Yo, we scored. Headband up close. Look, just bodied him out of the way. Right over his head.
They're just covering me.
Right back. Oh, yeah?
This?
First timer. Well, that's it. Yep.
Let's go.
Too OP.
Going back post it.
Yep, that's it.
And shield back post.
Oh, that's a dunk.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
Oh, we can go back post. Yeah, go there. Yeah. Oh! Dunked on that guy.
Chance,
Holy crap.
Ooh.
Nice. That's it.
Beautiful.
It's so good. They're like, it's just.
Wow.
I don't get it.
Holy crap, the crowd goes wild.